हमारा पिकनिक टा usually we try to do it in a middle city, most preferably हमें ऑस्टिन एरिया रे कि कोठी जोटा कि ह्यूस्टन सैन एंटोनियो डालस people from Arkansas usually Austin रे historically हमारा पिकनिक गुड़ा है आछि so we'll try to encourage our Austin friends to take that up आमे समस्ते मिसिकी करिवा सबु जिंस हेल्प करिवा but हमरे जो 3-4 एक्टिविटी बाबाजी भाईना कहिले we'll try to have those or try to at least follow those timelines most likely jodi kehi music festival ta most likely will end up doing in Houston re badhiya setup achi ଆଉ ଯଦି ଆଉ କି ନ ନେଲେ RDF ଟା most likely it will end up in Dallas so the last time बढ़िया participation ହେଇଥିଲା we encourage everybody to participate come forward volunteer in all this so एपर्यंत लीना बा आसी नाहंती so we'll go to the convention team mo sangare eti Sarda achanti Sarda who is our vice president OSA and mo sangare southern chapter achanti Mosmi Swai se southern chapter president au Manoj Senapati achanti and au kiye sab achanti I'll hand it over to Sarda and Mosmi
नमस्कार समस्त को सॉरी लीना जॉइन कर परलानी ना कहला मते इफ यू आर जॉइनिंग सो या थिला बोली जॉइन कर परलेनी बट अगेन आपण नमस्कार समस्त को आपण मान जानिथिबे हमर नासपिल रे होची ओसा कन्वेंशन अपकमिंग कन्वेंशन जुलाई 4 रु 7 अगेन हमर समस्त कोऑपरेशन अछि आ मौसमी बोधे मनोज जॉइन करछंती आउ के जॉइन करछंती आपन टीम रो
ना ना मनोज भाई जॉइन करछंती
आगे तो हम ताका तो रजिस्ट्रेशन ओपन ही ऑलरेडी आई थिंक अर्ली बर्ड चलची इफ यू कैन गिव सम अपडेट दैट विल बी ग्रेट
नमस्कार समस्त को निकियोपा बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपण हमको जॉइन करले एथिरे आमे समस्त को एठी देखि परछु बहुत खुशी लागुची बाबाजी भाई नमस्कार आपन को भी तो सब बेले आपन को विषय रे सुनी आछि किंतु आज मते देखिया को चांस मिलला
थैंक यू
तो मैं एठी हमर इंट्रोड्यूस करोची मनोज सेनापति से होचंती हमर को कन्वेनर वन ऑफ द को कन्वेनर एक्चुअली
नमस्कार मनोज बाबू
नमस्कार thank you very much for providing the opportunity this platform आपण मान समस्त जानचंदी नेशनल रे जुलाई 4 रु 7 ओसा तो हमें करूछु प्लान करछु छोटिया चैप्टर बहुत गुडा काम बाकी अछि आपण मानकर सहयोग नियाती दरकार आमर सेठी 4 तारिख रु 6 तारिख ओसा हबो 7th रे हमें सब रथ यात्रा रथ टाणीबा तापरे आपण माने 7 तारिख संध्या परे आपण माने प्लान करिवे जुआडे जीवा पई आमर जनवरी 31 होची अर्ली बर्ड रजिस्ट्रेशन अछि आपण माने से अपॉर्चुनिटी नै कि प्लीज रजिस्ट्रेशन करंतु नेशनल गोटे बढ़िया सुंदर शहर आपण माने एठी म्यूजिक सिटी पई फेमस आपण माने एठी आसंतु आ एठी हमर जगन्नाथ 90 to 93 रे प्रतिष्ठा हेची से माने पूरा सेठी हमें जेमति वैदिक रीति नीति रे सब वर्ष रथ यात्रा करछु आपण माने आसिले 7 तारिख रे रथ भी टाणीबा आपण मानकर सहयोग निहाती दरकार
मो एठी गोटे स्क्रीन शेयर करूची जस्ट गोटे फ्लायर हमें बेसी समय नबुनी आपनकर आपण जदि देखि पारुथिबे एठी गोटे मो स्लाइड शो करती आपण देखि परचंती मोर स्क्रीन टा
ए पर्यंत आसीनी हां एबे आसीला
हां जस्ट हम एठी सब इन्फॉर्मेशन एथरे टिके टिके देइचू एटा स्टिल हमें एई फ्लायर रे हमें काम करछु सब इन्फॉर्मेशन एथरे नाही किंतु एबे पई जहा जहा दरकार हमें इन्फॉर्मेशन दे देइचू 31 जनवरी माने हमर अर्ली बर्ड रो आपन को रजिस्ट्रेशन सरुची एटा आपण 129 रे पाउचंदी तापरे आपण एटा हमर प्राइस टा टिके बढ़ी जिवो 149 एज वेल एज हमर फूड प्राइस एंड ऑल सेगुडा के भी हम टिके टिके काम करछु सेगुडा को भी बढ़ी पारे सेटा फूड कमिटी डिसाइड करिवो तो आपण मानको समस्त को रिक्वेस्ट रहिला निश्चय आसीबे आपण हमर पाख चैप्टर माने आपण हमर पड़ोसी कहले चले तो समस्त आसीबे निश्चय निमंत्रण रहिला हम तरफ आउ जहाँ भी आपणकर माने किछि भी क्वेश्चन थिबो आपण निकी अपन को कहि देबे मो नंबर हो कि एथिरे भी गोटे नंबर आपण देखिबा को पाउथिबे हमर गोटे हेल्पलाइन नंबर अछि आउ सेतिरे आपण समस्त को माने रीच आउट कर माने हमको रीच आउट करि परिबे तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद निकी अपा हमको जॉइन करथिबारु समस्त को भी धन्यवाद कि माने आपण हमको एठी जॉइन करी कि हमको इस चांस देथिबारु थैंक यू सो मच
मौसी मैं मनोज बाबू हमर से जो सेटा 4 तारिख रे इवनिंग रहउची 7 रे किछि प्रोग्राम नै 7 रे आपनकर रथ यात्रा होची माने
हाँ रथ यात्रा 7 माने 4 तारिख आरंभ होगी 6 तारिख दिन संध्या रे सरी जीवो प्रोग्राम टा 7 तारिख दिन सेठी हमर रथ यात्रा टा हबो मंदिर रे
नहीं से बहुत मॉडेस्टली कहिले बट और एक्चुअली वॉइस टा नहीं आई एम सॉरी किंतु माने नेशविल होची हिस्टोरिकली फेमस काहे कि ना हमर फर्स्ट जगन्नाथ सेठी आस्तिले सेठी मंदिर हेतिला सो सेठी पई इट इज माने आमे जदी रही परिवा रथ यात्रा रे पाठी परिवा दैट विल बी ग्रेट and thank you Manoj Babu Mosmi for joining and welcoming us eta am samastanga pai गुआ निमंत्रण रहिला नेशविल तरफ रु
आपण माने जेमिति ले आसीबे
नहीं एक्चुअली गोटे कथा जे हमर एठी केते जन अछन वर्तमान 21 जन ता भितर हाउ मेनी पीपल हैव रजिस्टर्ड आई थिंक वी नीड टू रियली एनकरेज देम आ मनोज बाबू हमर आपण मन को गोटे रिक्वेस्ट जे आमे भी गोवा निमंत्रण पय टिके टाइम दरकार हमको अपन कन्वेंशन रे so please allocate some time for us so that we can do some goa nimantrana
sure सेटा निश्चय सेटा स्मरणिक आपन सहित कथा हेबी आमे सेति पय गोटे क्लोजिंग सेरेमनी रे गोटे प्लान भी करूछु कि जदी आपन को गोटे स्पेशल सेगमेंट दबु कि आमे जेमति कि पास करछु हमर जेमति कि गोटे जिंस पास ऑन होछि तो एटा आपन को आमे आपन को हैंड ओवर करी कि आमे फ्री हे जी तो आमे गोटे प्लान करूछु सेटा क्लोजिंग सेरेमनी रे गोटे सेगमेंट आपन को दबु बोली आ सेटा मु निकी अपा के सहित कोऑर्डिनेट करिवि
वेरी गुड थैंक यू
तो सेटा होची सबुटो बड़ा सस्पेंस आजि का मीटिंग रो कि हमर भामु एटा देबी पात्र भाईना को अनाउंस करिया को भाईना आपण म्यूट रे अछंदी
ओके निकी कोन कहला मु
तनी भाईना आपण बिग न्यूज़ टे अनाउंस करंतु
25 रो
बिग न्यूज़ मु टी हिंट दियन मते
हमर 25 रो बिग न्यूज़ टा
आप जे एडमिन मते पिन आउट कर दे परिबे हां थैंक यू सर हां
भाई ना हमरो 25 कन्वेंशन पे अनाउंस करंतु
oh so nice of you Nikki okay actually now we are in so much involved in this coming OSA convention in Nashville and we all will participate we all will join we all will give support but at the same time we are so happy to announce that the following year in 25 we are going to have the OSA convention here in Dallas. So again, every ame goa dei dochu our invitation madhya. So please come and join and enjoy and support us. And sithmai amku bhi ebutu hi kamo arambo kariba padibo. So Nikki, I think we all need to get together and have to start working on it. So everybody is welcome. Everybody, please come and support and help after this OSA convention is over. Okay?
Very nice, Vana. Very good news, Nikki.
Thank you
all.
Thank
Bhaina,
you.
and congratulations to all of you from Southwest Chapter. This is ame amara eta 24 pai attempt thila, but Nashville wanted to really have it. So ame Nashville au ame katharta heichu, and they are doing it, and we are very happy for them. ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଯେତିକି ଯାହା support we will do it, but 2025 ଟା ଆମର it's confirmed, BOG approved. ତେଣୁ ଆମେ some groundwork we have started, but we need all of you as chapter, as who are ଆମର ଯେତେ ସବୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି ବହୁତ ନୂଆ Odia families and all that. We need everybody's support and participation. It is a big undertake. ତେଣୁ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଏଥିରେ effort ରହିବ. So thank you Bhaina, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଏଟା announcement is really I really appreciate it. Before I go to Tapan Bhaina, who everybody knows, our past OSA president, and he has a very good overview of what a convention is, and he has been part of it. He is part of many other big convention in other cities also. So before going to Tapan Bhai, I wanted to just quickly say, ଆମ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ପ୍ରଭାତ ଏଠି ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଶିବରଞ୍ଜନ ବାବୁ ଅଛନ୍ତି, who are our very key coordinators for our upcoming events. I think Sukant is here also. Manoj is here. So amara jo music related music festival, amara RDF, Prabhat will be our RDF and NDF coordinator. ए वर्ष हमको सबो प्रकार गाइड करिवे, हेल्प करिवे with that, and Sivaranjan Babu will lead with a team of other volunteers for Surabhi, which is our music festival. So I just wanted to point that out. Prachi also joined. Prachi, welcome back. Tame hopefully you have gone over your jet lag. Prachi is still in mute.
Namaskar, Appa. Yeah, still recovering back from India. Great to hear about Dvita convention, Dvita Goa Nodia Mililani. So nice to see everybody.
Yeah, मैं समझते everybody has to gear up for Nashville, and then right after that Dallas. So with all that, I'll give the floor to Tapan Bhaina.
Oh, thank you, Nikki. Actually, I'm so pleased ଯେ ଆମର ପ୍ରଥମେ ତ କ୍ଷମା କରିବେ, ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଇଂଲିଶରେ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି, କାହିଁକି ନା ଏଇସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଗୁଡ଼ାକୁ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ଗୁଡ଼ାକୁ ଇଂଲିଶରେ ହିଁ ଭଲ ଶୁଭିବ, ଯଦିଓ ଓଡ଼ିଆ କହିବାଟା ଆମର ନିହାତି ଦରକାର। ବଟ୍ ଏଇ ମୁହୂର୍ତ୍ତରେ ଏଇ ଟାଇମରେ ଆମର ସପୋର୍ଟ ସୁଡ୍ ବି ଫର୍ ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ କନଭେନସନ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଟା ଟିକେ ଆମେ ଟିକେ ଆଗୁତୁରା କରୁଛୁ କାହିଁକି ନା ଆମର ଡାଲାସରେ ଗୁଡ଼ାଏ ନୂଆ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ଅଛନ୍ତି। So the things are taking more time nowadays. ଗୋଟେ ଭିସା କରିବ ତମର ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ, ଯୋଉଟା କି ବର୍ଷେ 2 ବର୍ଷ ଲାଗୁଛି ଆଜିକାଲି। ଏସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଟିକେ we are trying to kick off little early and trying to mobilize more. This will also help our new families to join current OSA convention, that what is coming in 2025. ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ଆଜି briefly I'll share my experience. ଯୋଉମାନେ ମୋତେ ଜାଣିନାହାନ୍ତି ଭଲ କି, ମୋ ନାଁ ହେଉଛି ତପନ ପାଢ଼ୀ, ନହେଲେ ମୋତେ ଆପଣ ଆଚାର୍ଯ୍ୟ ତପନାନନ୍ଦ ସରସ୍ୱତୀ ବି କହିପାରିବେ। କିନ୍ତୁ ମାନେ ଭେଜିଟେରିଆନ, ଆମେ ପିଓରଲି ଭେଜିଟେରିଆନ, ଆଉ କ'ଣ ସେଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଚା କଫି ଛଡ଼ା ଅନ୍ୟ କିଛି ମୋର ପସନ୍ଦ ନୁହେଁ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଓସା କନଭେନସନରେ ପାଇଁ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ପ୍ୟାସନେଟ୍ ଆବାଉଟ୍ ଦିସ୍, ଓଡ଼ିଶା ସୋସାଇଟି ପାଇଁ। ଆଉ ଯୋଉଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ 2004ରେ when I first came to Dallas, ସେଇ ଟାଇମରେ ଆମେ ଟ୍ରାଏ କରିଥିଲୁ, ସେତେବେଳେ ହ୍ୟୁଷ୍ଟନରେ ଯୋଉ ଗୋଟେ କନଭେନସନ ହେଲା 2004ରେ I was co-convener, ନିରଞ୍ଜନ ମାଇନା ଥିଲେ କନଭେନର। ଆଉ ଆମେ we try to do that। 2011ରେ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ କନଭେନସନ କରିଥିଲୁ ଡାଲାସରେ। ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ 2025 after 14 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ we are again trying to do this. ତ କ'ଣ ବେଶୀ ଓସା କନଭେନ୍ସନଟା କ'ଣ, ଯେହେତୁ ଗୁଡ଼ାଏ ଆମର ନୂଆ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲିଜ୍ ଅଛନ୍ତି, I have taken some effort to put together little bit of overview of a convention, that how we can plan, and it is just a sample. This is nothing set in stone. It is just to create some kind of enthusiasm among our volunteers. So ମୁଁ share କରିବି ମୋର ଗୋଟେ document ମୁଁ ତିଆରି କରିଛି, ଯୋଉଟା କି I will go very quickly and show you that what it will cost us, what exactly it means, and how we should move forward in this one. So ଏଟାକୁ କେମିତି କେମିତି share କରିବା କହିଲ? ମୁଁ ତ share screen
screen share କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, screen share ଥିବ।
share screen କଲେ ତ ଆସୁନି, host disabled attending।
disabled ଅଛି।
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କରିଦଉଛି co-host, sorry ମୁଁ ଭାବିଲି କରିଦେଇଛି, but I haven't done। କରନ୍ତୁ ଭାଇନା, we can share now।
Okay, so जो screen share କରିବି ମାନେ ମୋର entire screen, should I
ଦେଖେଇବା option if you want to choose a window or if you want the entire screen, ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣ share କରିବେ, ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କ screen ରେ ଥିବ ସେଇଟା share ହେବ।
Okay.
One of the windows।
Can you see this?
Yes, ଭାଇନା।
Okay, very nice. Okay, so what exactly convention? So I will just go very quick, and please keep your questions towards the end, and I will answer every question. So ଆମର ଯୋଉଟା 2025 ରେ ଆମେ convention ଟା କରିବା, so today what I will share that what should be our vision, that we have to come up with a vision, we have to come up with our goals, and then we need to make sure that we are having some kind of a differentiators that people will remember this convention once they go back to their individual cities. And then our team, that the number of groups, number of volunteers that we need to manage this convention. I will share some sample schedule and sample budget that I got from California and Chicago. Just I have summarized that. And then what is the final, what support we need? This will be our topic of conversation today. So vision or mission and vision. So ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ଯେମିତି 2004 2011 ଆମେ ସବୁ we came up with something, ଗୋଟେ let's say ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ sample ଦେଇଛି, ଏକତା ସଂସ୍କୃତି ପ୍ରଗତି ଏକ ସାଥିରେ ଆମେ ଶ୍ରେଷ୍ଠ, ଗୋଟେ ଆମର mission. This is just like we are unity, we are going for culture, we are going for progress, and we are all together. Our vision that we are trying to empower our community excellence. We are encouraging inclusivity and selfless volunteerism, celebrating our heritage, engaging next generation youth, and inspiring the growth. This is just our vision. So our mission and vision, these are first few slogans or theme that we have to reflect in every activities that we do in our convention. So this is just a sample I have sent, and we have to come up with it when the time comes. What exactly our goals? We should have some kind of a very defined goal so that we are not working aimlessly. That what is our goal? That we have to inspire our youth, or engaging our youth, or to create a platform for the young members. We continue to celebrate our rich heritage. We have to foster stronger community bond. We need to have a good seminar initiatives. One of the seminars that I attended, mental health of young people, our second generation. I saw that in Chicago, I don't know how many of you attended. It was one of the very inspiring seminar conducted by our next generation youth. The psychologists, the psychiatrists of our next generation, they conducted mental health. It is highly ignored in our community. People do not talk about it. But those are the things that we really need to encourage here. Collaborate with other chapters, embrace technology for accessibility, how we want to do this technology-based convention, some kind of virtual attendance option, online engagement. We have to promote cultural exchange. We have to showcase our global achievements. So I had briefly talked to Nikki about it, that this is not a convention limited to Dallas ODS. We have so many friends, relatives all over the world, and encourage them to come to attend our convention. Even in 2015, we had about 6 different countries, they participated in that convention. Same way we can encourage people to come to Dallas. There's so much of good communication with Dallas. People can fly from Japan with a non-stop flight. So things like that, we have to really think about this convention. Lasting impression through community service, organize some unique community service, some philanthropic activities, and then feedback and continuous improvement. We need to continue to gather feedback while we are in this process. These are our goals. So this, I think, ultimately, what we are saying is our strength is our unity. Unity is our strength, and we are shaping a bright future through this cultural heritage and collective progress. So, what are the differentiators? We can differentiate in our convention in some of the activities that has not been done before. Maybe that has been done, but we can do it in a more pronounced way. For example, we can do a talent night cultural showcase, which is already done, but maybe take it to the next level. Some interactive workshops, some heritage exhibition, some virtual reality tour of Odisha. I mean, just bring in some VR technology to provide some virtual tour. Some kind of Odia language games that people really fall in love with Odia language. This is something which I personally felt like, some kind of Odissi and Hollywood mob. That means we just have some during dinner, lunch, we have a flash mob performance of Odissi dance. Some unexpected, stunning activity can energize the atmosphere. Some kind of a Odia cuisine that this is already going on, that we can probably take it to next level, because most of the people do not attend this. We have to really allocate time for this cuisine testing. Cultural exchange lounge, we have to create a lounge where people can really go and meet, interact with people from Odisha and things like that. We need to have specific lounge for them, and then customized convention merchandise, themed photo booths. Everything we have done somewhere, some scale in the past, but we can really pronounce that in our convention. In order to execute all that, what we really need this team. The team is 25 different volunteer groups. It depends on your passion, your commitment, your time, that what exactly you love to do. You can be part of any of these 25 teams that we need to have. And this is actually, everybody probably know about it, that what it takes to do the convention. And this is the most important part, that we need to have these 25 teams who are really committed to make it a success. I don't really want to go through each one of them, but these are very common teams that everywhere you see in order to make this convention successful. So a sample schedule, that some of you may not have attended a convention, but I think in this today, probably all these attendees have some experience. It is not like our Kumar Purnima. It is not like you have one stage and you have one program that everybody is bound to watch that program. Here I have just put 2 locations, but there could be 5 different locations and some parallel activities that will be going on day 1, day 2, day 3. And you have to really pick and choose which activities you want to watch and you want to see. And it is on us, the organizers, to really make these activities really world class, so that people really spend their time to go and see, that they just mark their calendar, so they don't get time to take rest, because you have too many activities and these are all running in parallel. But some of the activities where we do not have anything, for example, general body meeting, that when GBM happens, we cannot have anything else at that time, because we need to allow our OSA members to attend that. But many of those other programs where we will have multiple activities going on at the same time. I've just put some kind of a sample schedule. You can see that day 0, day 1, day 2, and day 3. What are the things that continues to make it, the convention, a packed program convention? Now comes the bigger part, sample budget. What exactly it takes to host a convention? Everybody can not host it, because it really needs lot of effort to generate funds. You probably are aware of California, where they crossed $1 million fundraising effort. So I have put a very high level number that what will be our expenses. The second one, the food, the technology, drone is something which I learned from Chicago. That this is, I have seen that you might have, those who attended Chicago conference, you saw that a drone coming to the stage and putting flower on top of Lord Jagannath and going out. So here you can make this drone more pronounced all over during the convention, that it can go and take aerial picture, can show a flyer, a flag, a Oriya flag, or some Oriya, anything that you are thinking of, something like that we can do. And a lot of these activities needs money, right? So audiovisual, for example, I just took 110,000 because they just want to, we want to go the top of the class, the stage, the sound, and the people here like Prabhat and all, they will agree with me. Unless you have the high quality sound, high quality light, and the whole cultural program will diminish, the value of the cultural program diminishes. So all together, I have tried to kind of summarize high level numbers, which is, of course, this is all in a very preliminary draft, back of the paperwork, which comes to about $620,000. And of course, as I said, the food, we are going to collect money from our people to pay for their food. So I'm thinking on an average, let's say we collect $120 for 3 days, $40 per day. So that is 120,000. Registration, we might put $100 for 500 families. We say 50,000. Still, we have to raise about 500,000. That is what we are talking about to host a convention. Just a high level. These numbers are just a rough number that came to my mind that I am sharing with you guys. What exactly we need to make it happen? From each one of you, mobilize as many families in the chapter to plan for the convention and block their calendar. People plan for going to India, going on vacation. This is a vacation for them. So make sure that we reach out to them quite ahead of time to plan to attend this convention. In 2004, we sent out some kind of a we call it a greetings card to everyone, that please block your calendar for next year vacation in Dallas. So this is a vacation for them, for everyone. Then we have to influence each family, at least 5 of your close out of town friends to attend. Come forward to be volunteer part of the team. I told about 25 groups based on your passion, your commitment, skill, and time. The most important, the generate sponsorship. Contribution from each and every family is needed. I remember 2011, we had made a very modest goal of collecting $250 from family, and all the families in Dallas, they donated, everyone. And so, I mean, that is the basic 250 from family, but it went up to $10,000 or $5,000. So let us maintain this. one point that I wanted to make, that let us maintain the spirit of our convention to be inclusive and respectful of varied opinion. Because when this kind of convention happens, lot of people come with their opinion because everyone is passionate about it. Let us respect that. The opinion may not be matching with our own opinion, but we have to have some respectful conversation. We want to make it more inclusive. End of the day, it is selfless volunteerism. Nobody is forcing us to be a volunteer. We are coming forward to be a volunteer, and we are selfless. That is our objective. With that, I end it, and I would welcome any questions or comments you guys have. I don't know. Maybe I bore you guys. Are you not? Maybe you are not paying attention to my conversation. I wasted my time. Manoj?
Tapan bhai, it was really my excellent presentation, and the areas you have covered, and the kind of um, each and every the width and breadth, everything you have been covered, and it is a very good eye opener for us. I really appreciate that. I have sent some of the reactions also during the presentation. I liked it very much.
ତପନ ଭାଇ ମୁଁ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ମିଳୁନି ଆପଣ ଏତେ ଭଲ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ୍ କରିଦେଲେ ମତେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ମିଳୁନି
ତମକୁ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ମିଳିବନି ମନୋଜ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ସରପ୍ରାଇଜ ଯେ ତମକୁ କେମିତି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ମିଳୁନି
ନାଇଁ ମିଳୁନି ପରା ଏତେ ଭଲ ଭାବେ କରିବାର ନଥିଲା
ଭାଇନା
So,
ଭାଇନା ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରିବେ ଗୋଟେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ସ୍ଲାଇଡ ଟାକୁ ଯିବେ टीम ସ୍ଲାଇଡ କୁ କଣ କଣ
okay,
टीम्स ଅଛି ଜଷ୍ଟ ଗ୍ଲାନ୍ସ କରିଦବା ଟିକେ
okay. So how do is it I'm sharing, right?
Last
very
one.
much.
Thank you. Yeah.
ମାନେ
Oh.
ଆପଣ ପୁରା ରେଡି ହେଇ ସାରିଲେଣି କନଭେନସନ ପାଇଁ ଏତିକି କାମ ତ
ନାଇଁ
ଆମକୁ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ actually ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ଏଇଟା ମୁଁ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲି ଯେ I really don't want to this will probably good thing for to encourage our Dallas Fort Worth people to come and attend the convention because
ନା ମୁଁ ସତ କଥା କହୁଛି ଏତିକି ଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ୱାର୍କ ତ ମୁଁ ବି ଏବେ ଯାଇ କରୁନି
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଏଇଟା ନେଇଯାଆନ୍ତୁ କପି କରିକି
ସେଇଆ
ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
ମୁଁ
କ୍ଲୋନ୍
ସେଇଆ
କରିକି
ଭାବୁଛି ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ସେୟାର କରିବେ ତ ଆମ ସହିତ
ତପନ ଭାଇ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଡୋନେସନ ଗଲା ନେକ୍ସଟ ଇୟର ର
No, this is the team that ମୁଁ ସେ କୁକୁ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ମନୋଜ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଏମାନଙ୍କ ସାଙ୍ଗେ କଥା ଦେଇକିରି I just collected current information. So ଆମେ ଏଇଟା ଯେ ଠିକ 25ଟା ରହିବ କି ସେ 30ଟା ହବ କି 20ଟା ହବ that we will decide. It is just a high level overview that what it means to host a convention. ଆମକୁ 25ଟା ଟିମ୍ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ to make it happen.
ତପନ ଭାଇ କାଲିଫର୍ଣ୍ଣିଆରେ ଯୋଉ ଡୋନର ଯାହା ନଥିଲେ କି ଯୋଉ ସ୍ପନ୍ସର ଯାକ ସେମାନଙ୍କ ଲିଷ୍ଟ କାଲିଫର୍ଣ୍ଣିଆରେ ଯୋଉ ସ୍ପନ୍ସର ଲିଷ୍ଟକୁ ଆପଣ ମାଗି ଆଣୁନାହାନ୍ତି
ହଁ ମୁଁ ଆଣିବି ସେଟା ତ ଆଣିବା କିନ୍ତୁ ମେନ୍ ଜିନିଷ ମନୋଜ ଯେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ସବୁ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡେ IT professionals ଅଛନ୍ତି those who could afford to spend donate 25,000 each. There are so big
ବିଜନେସ
donors.
ମାନଙ୍କର ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ବିଜନେସ ମାନଙ୍କର ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଆଣିବେ ନା ରାଇଟ୍ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର କଟକର ସବୁ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଟେଲିଭିଜନ ତରଙ୍ଗ ଟେଲିଭିଜନ ସେଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଆଣିଲେ able to contact କରିଦେବା
Absolutely right. The more we generate from the corporate sponsors, the better it is for us, so that we don't kind of rely or depend on our families.
Actually, Mosmi sangre more discussion hitla, and Mosmi was saying it's a very good information. Corporate donors, jo mane the company matching donation guda, it takes about very long time to take effect, almost like a year. So ame jodi company donations or anything seta sabu tike mobilize karyaku padibo, because that by the time it gets processed and it comes to us, Prachi can shed some lights on that, but it takes long time.
ହଁ ଆଇ ଥିଙ୍କ ଦୁଇଟା ଜିନିଷ କଥା ହଉଛୁ ଆଇ ଥିଙ୍କ ମନୋଜ ଭାଇ ଯାହା ପଚାରୁଥିଲେ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ୱାଜ୍ ଲାଇକ୍ କମ୍ପାନୀ ସ୍ପନ୍ସର୍ସ ସୋ ଡିଫରେଣ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଯୋଉ some masala company ହେଲା restaurant ହେଲା those kind of companies sponsoring the event ସେଇଟା ବୋଧେ ପଚାରୁଥିଲେ so I have that list for California ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଦରକାର I can make it available to you better still I can connect you to people in the California team जो मैंने की fundraise କରିଥିଲେ because California really raised a lot of money so ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସେଟା connect କରିଦେବି ମନୋଜ ଭାଇ ନହେଲେ ମୌସୁମୀ ଯାହାକୁ ବି ସ୍ମରଣିକା ଅପା ଯୋଉଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି I'm sorry
ସେ ଲିଷ୍ଟକୁ ଆମେ ନାସଭିଲ୍ ସେମାନଙ୍କଠୁ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିସାରିଲା ତାପରେ ଆମେ କରିବା ନହେଲେ ନାସଭିଲ୍
ରାଇଟ୍ ହଁ ମୁଁ ଭାବିଲି Nashville team ପଚାରୁଥିଲେ ବୋଲି ଭାବିଲି but yeah it's available to Nashville କୁ କହିଦେବି and of course I have it for Southwest team also ସ୍ମରଣିକା ଅପା ଯୋଉ କଥା କହୁଛନ୍ତି that is also a very valid point but that is a little bit different ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉ employee corporate match donations କଥା ସେଟା କହୁଛନ୍ତି and that is what she said is exactly right that's a really good way for donors to double or sometimes even triple their contributions kintu that is it's a very complex process and it's a very time taking process a bare minimum
ମୁଁ କଣ କହୁଛି for example Infosys has sponsored a cricket team right ହେଲା So I work with Infosys. I can find out from Infosys who is that person by sending the, hey, this is what is happening here. Are you going to support the local community, right?
Right.
So
Yeah,
they can
So
come.
I think Manoj, the main
bare minimum of gote quarter lagi jaye for that matched money to come. So
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
about matching, right?
I don't think,
I-
Prachi, we need to depend on matched money.
It's
Our
not about
primary
matching money.
objective, our primary objective should be to encourage as many as employees to go and approach,
Hmm.
not employees, I mean anybody who has some
Yeah.
contacts with any corporates. For example,
Hmm.
ଆମେ 2004 ମୋ ମନେ ପଡୁଛି ଆମେ ଏୟାର ଇଣ୍ଡିଆକୁ ଜଣେ ଆମର ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ଥିଲେ. See, the sponsorship depends on personal contact. It is nothing to do with what benefit the corporate is going to get out of it. They have some marketing budget. They want to say that, okay, you guys have 1,000 magazines, so can you publish something about us, and we are going to give you $5,000. So those kind of influences depending on your personal relationship, we need to encourage. I think Manoj is referring to that. On
So
top of it, if we can get matching fund, that's fine. If we don't, that's
Yeah.
so
we don't
Tapan
have
bhai,
to.
हाँ, so both. I think I'll say both. I think maybe Manoj bhai seta quoteless. Monica, she was talking about corporate matched, but Tapan bhai, I think we should not underestimate this corporate match. To just give you a high level understanding, California convention, if the budget of that was 1.2 million or something, 700K of that was routed through corporate match donations, so direct and matched.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it is, yeah. So because I have seen it, I know ki it is, it
Wow.
can end up being a significant portion of it. So let us not, I mean, but that is a completely different set of individuals. Apar jemti kahile, all of them are
And the
working in big,
corporate
big
has
companies.
700 total. The math is really
Yes,
mind-boggling.
yes, yes.
କାହିଁକି
It
ନା
is,
ଯଦି
it is.
700 ସେମାନେ corporate ରୁ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି matching ରେ,
No, not matching, right? So it comes
Promotional.
through the corporate matched, but supposing ଆପଣ 500 ଦେଲେ plus 500 ମିଶିକିରି ଆସିଲା, so I'm
ଓହୋ,
talking about
right,
that
right,
whole
okay,
1000.
I see.
Right, but even then, it is
So
a
50-50.
thing.
So that means 350,000 they generated, and 350,000 they got it from corporate.
Yeah,
Approximately.
yeah.
Okay.
So we cannot underestimate. And the point again, let's not get caught up in the math, because it will be different numbers for Nashville,
Yeah.
different numbers for Dallas. What I'm trying to say is the timing is very important. So eta hei parila, possible hei parila, because they started way in advance. So that is the point that Nikiopa was trying to make. So we have to, if we need to dedicate a significant portion through corporate match, then we have to start in 2024. Basically, we cannot wait until 2025.
Basically Nashville ସରୁ ଆମେ start କରିଦାର।
Okay.
I think we probably have to
Thank you,
wrap it up.
Prachi. Thank you, Prachi, for giving all that financial things. Prachi was involved in if you don't know, Prachi was the treasurer for the last executive committee of OSA National, and she was involved in two big convention finances. So both today हमको insight मिलिला through Prachi. Thank you so much. भाईना ଆଉ କିଛି add କରିବେ, ଆଉ କାହାର କିଛି question ଅଛି regarding convention chapter, anything?
OSA president ଆସିଲେନି, ମୋ question ରହିଗଲା।
ହଁ, I know, ବୋଧେ ତମ
ମନୋଜ ରହିଲା question କୁହ। ନାଇଁ
ତମ question ଧରିକି ଆସିଲେନି।
ଲିନା actually ଆସିପାରିଲାନି, ମୁଁ ବି ଟିକେ late ହେଇଗଲା join କରିବାକୁ।
ମୋ question ହଉଛି ଯେ OSA ରେ ପ୍ରାୟ 500,000 ଖଣ୍ଡେ savings ହେଲାଣି, ତାହିଁରୁ cultural activity ପାଇଁ କି ଆମର ସଙ୍ଗୀତ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ହଉଛି, ସୁରଭି ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ହଉଛି, ରାଇଟ୍? ସୁରଭି ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ସିନା ଆମ ସାଉଥ ୱେଷ୍ଟ ହଉଛି, ଏଠି ଏଟଲିଷ୍ଟ 5,000 ଲେଖେ ଫଣ୍ଡିଂ କର। ଆମର 5,000 ହେଲା ପରେ ତମେ ଆନାଉନ୍ସ କରିବ, ରାଇଟ୍? ଅନ୍ୟ ଚାପ୍ଟରରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ତାଙ୍କୁ 5,000 ମିଳିଲା, ଆମେ ହେଲେ କରୁ, ରାଇଟ୍? So that money, instead of keeping in bank, you need to spend that money. At least 10ଟା ଚାପ୍ଟରରେ ତମେ 50,000 ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ କଲ, ତମେ ତ କନଭେନସନ ରୁ ବାହାରି ପଡୁଛି, ରାଇଟ୍? ପଇସା ତମର ପ୍ରତିବର୍ଷ, ଆଉ ତମେ ସେ ପଇସା ନେଇ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କରେ ରଖିବ, ଆଉ କଲଚରାଲ ଆକ୍ଟିଭିଟି ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରିବନି, ଲାଷ୍ଟକୁ କାହାକୁ ଡୋନେଟ୍ କରିବ ବନ୍ୟା ବାତ୍ୟା ହେଲେ, ରାଇଟ୍? So this is better than spending in ବନ୍ୟା ବାତ୍ୟା,
That's what I'm
ମୁଁ
telling.
ମୋ ଜାଣିବାରେ ବନ୍ୟା ବାତ୍ୟାର ସେ ଫଣ୍ଡରୁ କେବେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହୁଏ ନା, ବନ୍ୟା ବାତ୍ୟା ପାଇଁ
N-
ସେପାରେଟ
ନାଇଁ,
ଫଣ୍ଡ ସବୁବେଳେ ଜେନେରେଟ କରାଯାଏ।
ନାଇଁ,
Generate କରାଯାଏ।
ନାଇଁ, that's not true. So ବନ୍ୟା
Let
ବାତ୍ୟାର
me talk to you offline. I'll
Oh,
understand.
so ଆମେ ମୁଁ ଏହା ସଜେଷ୍ଟ କରିବି ମନୋଜ ଗୋଟେ ରାଇଟିଂ ରେ ଗୋଟେ ଆଉ ଥରେ ପ୍ରପୋଜାଲ ଦିଅ ଭଲ ଭାବରେ ଟିକେ ଇଏ କରିକି ସବୁ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଗୁଡା କରିକି ଆଉ ଥରେ ରାଇଟିଂ ପ୍ରପୋଜାଲ
so
ଦିଅ।
ପ୍ରାଚୀଠୁ ମୋର ଗୋଟେ ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ଦରକାର। ପ୍ରାଚୀ ତୁମ ଅଛ ତ ରାଇଟ୍? ଓସାର
ଆଜ୍ଞା,
ଫଣ୍ଡ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲ ଫଣ୍ଡ କେତେ ଅଛି ଆଜିର ଡେଟ୍ ରେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ରେ?
ଓସାର ସେଇଟା ଆଇ ଥିଙ୍କ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ଡେରିରେ ପଚାରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଆଇ ଏମ୍ नो ଲଙ୍ଗର କ୍ୱାଲିଫାଇଡ୍ ଟୁ गिव दैट अकाउंट। ସେଇଟା
ଲାଷ୍ଟ ବର୍ଷ
କରେଣ୍ଟ
କେତେ ଥିଲା
ଇସ୍ୟୁ
ମତେ
କୁ
ଗୋଟେ ଫିଗର କୁହ,
ପଚାରିବେ।
ଲେଖିକି ଗଲେ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି କହିବାର ଅଛି ନା।
ମୋର ଲାଷ୍ଟ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ପଢିବେ ମୋର ଲେଟେଷ୍ଟ, ତାପରେ ବହୁତ ଦିନ ହେଇଗଲାଣି, 6 ମାସ
ତମେ
ଉପରେ
ଯଦି
ହେଇଗଲାଣି।
ମାନେ ମନୋଜ ତମେ ଯଦି ମ୍ୟାଗାଜିନ୍ ଦେଖିବ ଓସାର ଶିକାଗୋ ମ୍ୟାଗାଜିନ୍, you will get all the financial statement of
ନାଇଁ ନା
OSA
ମୋ
there.
ପାଖରେ ସେଇଟା ଶିକ୍ଷା ମ୍ୟାଗାଜିନ୍ ନାହିଁ
मनोज
ସେଇଟା।
भाई किंतु यू नो ओसार जहाँ भी पैसा अच्छी इट इज डजंट कन्वेंशन पे डजंट मैटर। कन्वेंशन तो फाइनेंसेस आई थिंक तपन भाई जेमती देखेले इट विल बी सेपरेट। ऑल वी विल गेट इज एनी कन्वेंशन विल गेट इज द लोन जोटा कि राइट नाउ एज पर द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इट इज ओनली
ନାଇଁ
10K।
ମେମ୍ବର ଇନକମ୍ ହଉଛି ନା, ଇଣ୍ଡିଭିଜୁଆଲ ମେମ୍ବର ତମ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି 500 ହେଲେ ତାଙ୍କର ଇନକମ୍ ହଉଛି ନା ତମର ପ୍ରତି ବର୍ଷ ଭାଇ।
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ସେ ଚାପ୍ଟର କୁ ବି ଆସେ ନା ମନୋଜ, ଖାଲି ଓସା ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ କୁ ଯାଏନି, ଚାପ୍ଟର କୁ ବି ଆସେ।
ନାଇଁ ମେମ୍ବରशिप ଟା ସବୁବେଳେ ଓସାକୁ ଯାଏ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ।
ନା
25% आसे चैप्टर को आसे।
ଆସେ 25%। ଆଚ୍ଛା,
हाँ
ଆଉ 75% ଅଫ୍ 1000
ओसा
ଲୋକ କେତେ ହେଲାଣି ଆଉ।
ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଖାଲି ଯୋଉ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ୍ ଅଲ୍ ନିକି ଆଉ ତପନ ବାବୁ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ବହୁତ ବହୁତ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ। ଦିସ୍ ୱାଜ ଏ ଭେରି ନାଇସ୍ କିକ୍ ଅଫ୍ ମିଟିଂ। ଇଟ୍ ୱାଜ ଏ ଭେରି ନାଇସ୍ କିକ୍ ଅଫ୍ ମିଟିଂ। କନଭେନସନ ବିଷୟରେ ବି କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ହେଲେ, ଚାପ୍ଟର ବିଷୟରେ ବି କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ହେଲେ। ଆଉ ମନୋଜ ଯୋଉ କଥାଟା କହିଲେ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ମୋର ଗୋଟିଏ ଥଟ୍ ଆଇ ୱାଣ୍ଟେଡ୍ ଟୁ ସେୟାର। ସପୋଜ ଆମେ ଯୋଉ ଚାପ୍ଟର ଲେଭେଲରେ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ କରୁଛେ, ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଇୟର ଯୋଉ ଏକ୍ସପେରିମେଣ୍ଟ କଲେ ଆମେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ମ୍ୟୁଜିକ ଫେଷ୍ଟିଭାଲରେ, one thing that I wanted to see whether such programs are self-sustainable, meaning that ଆମେ community ସେଇ ଓସାର community ମାନେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ କିଛି ଫଣ୍ଡ ଜେନେରେଟ, ସେଇ ଯୋଉ କନଫିଡେନ୍ସ ଟା ପ୍ରଥମେ ଆମର ଆସିବା ଦରକାର ଯେ କନଭେନସନ ତ ବହୁତ ବଡ ଜିନିଷ। ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଚାପ୍ଟର ଲେଭେଲରେ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ, ଧର ମ୍ୟୁଜିକ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ହେଲା ବା ଡ୍ରାମା ଫେଷ୍ଟିଭାଲ ହେଲା, ସେଥିରେ ଆମର ମେମ୍ବରଙ୍କ ଭିତରୁ କିଛି ଆମେ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିକି ଆମେ ଚାହୁଁଛେ ସେଟାକୁ ସେଲ୍ଫ ସଷ୍ଟେନିଂ। So that gives the confidence level, and beyond that, if OSA gives something that is good, but I think chapter level जोड़ा होची सेथि member माने contribute करी कले, I think that it becomes an encouragement also for every member that they are also participating. मनोज तमे agree करिवो सेटारे मु भाबुची।
କାହିଁକିନା ମୁଁ ମ୍ୟୁଜିକରେ ଅଛି ବୁଝିଲ ନା। ଓଡ଼ିଆ ମାନଙ୍କର ସବୁଠୁ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହଉଛି ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଟିକଟ ସିଷ୍ଟମ କରିଦେଲେ ଆସିବେନି, ମୁଁ କାଲି ଯିବି ସବୁ କହିବେ ବୁଝିଲ ନା। ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଟିକେ ସଷ୍ଟେନେବଲ ଅଛି। ଆମ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ ହଉଛି ଚାପ୍ଟର ଲେଭେଲର ଫଣ୍ଡ କରିବ, ଆଉ ସେଟା ସବସିଡାଇଜ କରିବ ଯୋଉ କନଭେନସନରୁ ଯୋଉ ଏକ୍ସଟ୍ରା ଇନକମ୍ ଆସିକି ଏଗୁଡାକୁ ସବସିଡାଇଜ କରିବ, ବୁଝିଲ ନା। ସୋ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ଦ ରାଇଟ୍ ଆପ୍ରୋଚ। କାରଣ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ମାନେ ଏମିତି ନୁହନ୍ତି ଯେ ବଡ ଦିଲଦାର ଅଛନ୍ତି, $15 $10 ଦେଲେ ଆସିଛି ଟିକଟ, ଆସିବେନି ସେମାନେ।
I mean, ticket, it will not be. I will never call this kind of things
No,
music festival.
ନହେଲେ
It
ମଧ୍ୟ
is not. It is our program, so we will never make it a ticketed show. What we will do is, as a community, we will support this program to make it sustainable going forward. Feasibility and sustainability.
ଟପ୍ ଡାଉନ୍ ଯଦି ହବ ନା, ଧରନ୍ତୁ ନିକି କହିବ, ହରିପାତ୍ର ଭାଇନା କହିବେ, ତପନ ଭାଇ କହିବେ, ହେ ପିଲେ ଆସ ଏତିକି ଡୋନେସନ ଦିଅ ବୋଲେ ଲୋକ ରେସ୍ପଣ୍ଡ କରି ଆଉଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ରେସ୍ପେକ୍ଟ, ବୁଝିଲ ନା। କିନ୍ତୁ ନିଜ ମନ ଭିତରୁ ଆସିକି ଅପନେ ଆପ ଆସି ଆମେ କହିବୁ ନାଇଁ କିଏ ଯାଉଛି କହିବେ। This is how it happens here.
That is true. That is true. Human psychology, but hopefully, ଆମେ ଗଲା ବର୍ଷ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଛେ ଡ୍ରାମା ଫେଷ୍ଟିଭାଲ ତ ଚାଲି ଆସିଛି। ମ୍ୟୁଜିକ ଟା ତମ ମାନେ ସମସ୍ତେ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଏଥିରେ ଶିବ ରଞ୍ଜନ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସୁକାନ୍ତ, ତମେ ସବୁ ଆସିକି ଗଲା ଥର ଇଟ୍ ୱାଜ ଏ ବିଗ ସକ୍ସେସ। ଆଉ ସେଥିରେ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କର ପାର୍ଟିସିପେସନ ରହୁଛି, ସେଇଟା ବଡ କଥା। ତେଣୁ ସେମାନେ ଦେ ନୋ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଓକେ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁଟିଂ ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ, ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ପାର୍ଟ ଅଫ ଇଟ୍, ଆଇ ଏମ୍ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରିବ୍ୟୁଟିଂ ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ, ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ପାର୍ଟ ଅଫ ଇଟ୍।
ସୁଶ୍ରୁତ ଭାଇ ପ୍ରଭାତ କହୁଥିଲି। ତ ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଆ ଭିତରେ ହଉଛି, even if we can minimize and all, until unless actually
like people pay for this, right? It is not like, okay, the heavy amount somebody has to pay and all. Until unless it is something ticketed, right? That seriousness will not come. If you go for free, something like that, people will be always actually
What
in
do
the
you mean
mind
a
that, okay,
problem? Yeah. But what do you mean by
that
ticketed?
seriousness will never be there. Ticket also, that you make it a reasonable price and all. It is something like, okay, you paid for something and you are really serious for that, right?
registration
Registration, yes. Okay. That is what we had done actually, and
yeah.
okay.
It's not like completely free if you do it.
No,
like
it's
over the
not
period
free.
of time, things will go diluted. Right?
Free
That is what
କରିପାରିବାନି ଆମେ, free କରିପାରିବାନି ଆମେ, because ସେଇଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଯୋଉଟା ପ୍ରଥମେ କହିଲି ଆମକୁ ସେଟା ଦେଖେଇବା ଯେ ଆମେ ସେଲ୍ଫ ଆମ ଭିତରେ ଆମେ ସେଟାକୁ ସଷ୍ଟେନେବିଲିଟି ଦେଖିବା। ସୋ ସେଟା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉଟା ଫୁଡ ସେଟା ତ ଇଟ୍ କ୍ୟାନଟ୍ ବି ଫ୍ରି, ହଲ୍ ରେଣ୍ଟାଲ ଇଟ୍ କ୍ୟାନଟ୍ ବି ଫ୍ରି, ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ଯୋଉ ରେଣ୍ଟାଲ ଜିନିଷ ରହୁଛି ସବୁ ସେ ସବୁ କ୍ୟାନଟ୍ ବି ଫ୍ରି। ସୋ ହାଉ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ଇଟ୍ ବି ଫ୍ରି? ସୋ that is where we ask everybody that we contribute, we sustain our programs. It is our program, we sustain it. That's it.
I think Sarda will agree कि हमें ये जिनसटा BOG रे आनीचु. We have brought this to BOG that जेमती IDF टा IDF हेले 500 टंका मिले per chapter to do IDF. हमें 500 टंका हमो पाए it's like a peanut. माने आमो chapter peanut. So we have asked that, and Basan Bhaina is also advocating that. Basan Bhaina ji amara NDF chair achandi is also advocating that eguda tike ame 10-15 ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ ଯାହା କରୁଥିଲେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ we are not in that same boat, and kichi haba katha different incentive or some way, and I think Lina and Sarda and team, they're working really, reviewing everything, and I think it will improve. Kon coach and Sarda?
Actually, compared to last year, we have increased the budget this year at least, right? But again,
ନାଇଁ ଶୁଣ ସାରଦା, ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ତମେ ଯୋଉ ବଜେଟ କଥା କହୁଛ ସେଟା ହଉଛି ଆରଡିଏଫ ପାଇଁ, ମାନେ ଆମେ 500 ଟଙ୍କାରୁ 800 ଟଙ୍କା କରିଥିଲୁ ମୋର ପ୍ରେସିଡେନ୍ସି ଟାଇମରେ। ତାପରେ ଏବେ I don't know whether we are going back to 500.
We have increased the chapter. ଆଗରୁ ଥିଲା 4ଟା ପାଇଁ, ଏବେ ଆମେ ବଢେଇଛୁ ତାକୁ plus ତାକୁ
Hindu Bhaina, that $500
No, it was
is just a
800.
750. I think it's 750.
Okay, but anyway, more I think we need to wrap up in 4 minutes, again keeping respect for timing from people. से जो सुरत बाबूଙ୍କର मेन पॉइंट थिला जोटा कि तमे टिके नोट कर रख बाबाजी बाबू, एटा को we will continue to discuss this, that sustainability of the Surabhi program. माने when we talk about sustainability, what is the net cost in order to organize a program like this every other month or every quarter or whatever, and how that cost can be generated out of the attendees or out of sponsorship or from OSA or things like that. We need to debate on that, and I think we need to, that's a good point what Suruthabu aଣିଲେ, ସେଟାକୁ ଟିକେ ତମେ ବାବୁ ଯାବୁ ସେଟା ପଏଣ୍ଟ କରି ନୋଟ କରି ରଖିଥାଅ, ଆମେ ତା ବିଷୟରେ ଟିକେ ଆଉଥରେ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ହବା ନିଜ ନିଜ ଭିତରେ। ପ୍ରଭାତର ପଏଣ୍ଟଟା ବି ଭଲ ଯେ ତମେ ଯଦି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ କହିବ ଏଇ ଆସ ଗୋଟେ ହଉଛି ଆଉ କେହି ପଇସା ଡୋନେଟ୍ କରୁଥିବେ, even if it is $5, somebody has paid a $5 for a show, he will remember it.
Yes.
Just for the sake of it, that yes, ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ 5 ଟଙ୍କା ଦେଇଛି ଗୋଟେ, but it is a worthwhile program, let me go. Why I throw 5 ଟଙ୍କା ପାଣିରେ କାଇଁ ପକେଇ, ମୁଁ ଯାଇ ଦେଖିବି। It's a very good point. I really appreciate that kind of thought.
ତପନ ଭାଇ, ମୁଁ ପ୍ରତି ମାସରେ ମ୍ୟୁଜିକ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ କରୁଛି, ମୋର ସେ ରେଷ୍ଟୁରାଣ୍ଟ ଆରେଞ୍ଜମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି। $5 ଏମାନେ ତାକୁ ଦେବେ, ସିଏ ତ ଅନଲିମିଟେଡ ଟି ଦବ, ବୁଝିଲ, ଚାଟା ଖାଲି ରଖିଦବ। So it is not profitable, but it is something like they feel like they have to pay. It's not free.
Exactly. ନା କିନ୍ତୁ ସୁରତଙ୍କ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଥିଲା ଯେ ତମେ ହଲଟା ରେଣ୍ଟ କରିବ, ତମେ
ହଲ ରେଣ୍ଟ କରିବ, ଯୋଉ ଓସାର ପଇସା ଅଛି ତପନ ଭାଇ, ମାନେ ମାଗିବାର ଅଛି ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ।
ତା ପାଇଁ ହେଲେ ତା ପାଇଁ we have to continue to discuss more and give that idea to Nikki, so Nikki and Sarada will present it to BOG, ଯେ ଆମେ ଯେମିତି RDF ଯେମିତି କରିଛୁ ପ୍ରତି ଚ୍ୟାପ୍ଟର କୁ ତମେ ଦଉଛ, ସେମିତି can you introduce Surabhi as another program like RDF, and instead of maybe 800 can you pay 500 per
ଅଧିକ ମାଗିବା ନା ତପନ ଭାଇ, ମହଙ୍ଗା
1000,
ବଢିଲା।
I do not know, but एटा गोटे proposal करिकरी आमे पकेबा आमे दबा निकी को, so that Nikki can really present it to BOG. एटा गोटे भलो idea. So let's continue this conversation in next GBM or next meeting that we meet.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you, Tapan bhai. I made a note of it. Yeah.
Okay. How tale mote I have to
I think,
drop off.
Babaji bhai will wrap up, and thank you everyone for joining again.
Yes, thanks to everyone for joining. Very nice inputs, and from Nashville team, many thanks for joining, and also Saradabu, बहुत धन्यवाद आपने join कले. We will continue this program. We will have the next meeting. We will communicate the next meeting. And I once again thank to everybody from OSA-SW Chapter for joining this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you,
Namaskar.
Tapan bhai, for excellent presentation.
Thank you. It was
Okay.
good. Presentation was very nice actually. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
भाईना हमें पूरा
Bye.
रेडी ताले लागुची कन्वेंशन पे अपन तो पूरा सबू माने I was really amazed. एते बढ़िया
तपन भाई ना आपण अवतार चेंज कर दिछंदी भाई ना
एटा आचार्य पूरा
भाईना कहले क्या
इन अ डिफरेंट
कॉफी
अवतार
करके किछि पिउनांती कि आइसो भी छाड़ देइछंदी परा
सत्रे
रियली
माने
आपण आटा मजा रे कहउचंदी बोली
until the convention is over, huh?
भाई ना कहते मु चा पीला मोर गैस हो बोली
No, I really appreciate. I put some effort to make some presentations so that everybody gets some information. I hope you enjoyed